Welcome to Better Nope.
That's not getting cut. How many beers have you had before we started?
All right, let's try this again. Welcome to the Better with Beers podcast, episode 10. Brandon, Alex, and Earl back at it again. Guys, we made it 10 episodes. I feel like it's appropriate with the new year. Got 10 episodes on the new year.
There you go.
That's awesome. So as you can see, Earl and Alex are together. They're not live together because we're recording, but you guys are in one place together with a new setup.
Yep. Yeah, temporarily.
I heard you guys been drinking a lot since being there.
Define a lot.
Well,
who's standard? Yeah. Still trying to catch up with you, it sounds like.
So where are you guys at right now for the New Year's?
We're in King George, Virginia, at our sister's house. So it's kind of midway point for both of us. He comes south, I went north, and we kind of met in the middle right here. So yeah, it worked out. All the family got together.
That's cool. Hey, and you guys been doing some whiskey tastings. You go any breweries while you're down there?
Not yet. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe. Yeah. So the whole reason why we did some like whiskey tastings is because between the three of us, we're avid drinkers, but we enjoy what we're drinking. So we're not alcoholics. There's a difference.
Oh,
I've never been to a single meeting.
No, I haven't been to a meeting. We're professional drunks.
Mama didn't raise no quitter. So we all brought our own contributions, and we realized, hey, we have a great spread of whiskeys and bourbons and also beer. So we decided to do a blind tasting, and it was an eye opener.
That's cool.
Yep.
Like when you did that tasting and you did a blind tasting, did you do all the same style of beers? So you did like 3 different stouts or however many?
No, the whiskey. So I'll tell you what.
Oh, for the whiskey. Okay.
Yeah, these are all the whiskey. So like, for example, here's the Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. That's a one on the high end. That's about a $50 bottle. We had, what is this, Basil Hayden's Dark Rye. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
What else? We had.
I haven't had the Dark Rye one yet.
This is a Dogfish straight whiskey from Dogfish Brewing Company. Also, thanks, Mike. That was his Christmas gift to me.
Yeah, everyone knows we love Dogfish, and I've had that. It's very good.
So here's Scratch Brown Sugar Cinnamon. It's a whiskey from a small distillery in Virginia, not far from where I live. Peaky Blinder blended whiskey.
Oh, like the show Peaky Blinders? Like those Peaky Blinders?
I don't know. Is that a show?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an actual. It's a show based off of real family.
Oh,
the Peaky Blinders. They were like I guess a gang or whatever. Okay. Yeah,
apparently it was.
It's a really good show, and
it's a blended Irish whiskey, triple distilled, finished in bourbon casks. Brandon, I had no idea you were so cultured.
From time to time, it happens.
He stumbles across random. So hang on. So here was the original 5, right?
Yeah.
So this was the original 5. They were like, all right, we're going to do this tasting. We're going to, pour in different shot glasses. And our brother-in-law kind of threw a curveball at us and threw in a wild card without us knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Would be how much was this? $20? Yep. For a, almost 2-liter bottle benchmark. So on the lower end.
Oh, so you threw in like a cheap whiskey to kind of throw you off.
And it rated pretty darn good. I rated
Are you serious?
A 10. I rated this a 10, and I rated the Basil Hayden's a 7.
Oh my God, are you serious?
I didn't rate this a 10. Yeah, but it was surprisingly good. It's made by Buffalo Trace. So
I love Buffalo Trace.
Yeah. It's the same. Apparently, when we looked it up, it's the same like mash bill as Buffalo Trace. It's just aged slightly differently. So yeah,
okay.
It's pretty interesting.
That's still surprising. It's funny doing a blind tasting like that and how that.
But yeah, several rated it better than the high end $50 bottle, which was still good.
What did you rate the Woodford? You remember?
The Woodford was, I think it was like 7 or 8, somewhere. It was up there. It was
crazy.
Definitely up there. I would say the best was, based on my top 3, was the Woodford, Basil Hayden's, and the Benchmark. Now I'll say this though, several were good for different reasons. Like I got some things out of one that I really enjoyed, and so I rated it high. But I got something completely different out of another one, but I really enjoyed and rated it high. So it's not like one has a better flavor, this particular flavor than the other. I don't know. It's just how well we enjoyed it. I think that's kind of what we all were talking about after we drank them all.
Yeah.
So it was pretty interesting.
I mean, each one of them had like, different flavor profiles, just like beer. You have one that is real strong on like the different spices and everything and different flavors. You have one that's just like real high in alcohol, super boozy, probably better with a mixer, or acting as a mixer. And then you have, other ones that kind of fit the category of just a smooth bourbon, something I can drink straight, on the rocks or not. And, and that was,
So, and I'm talking with
$20 bottle of bourbon.
So, but this was very impromptu. We all showed up, ready to enjoy everyone's company, have a good time, and everyone tried to bring some sort of contribution. It turns out we had a lot of contributions. So we're like, you know what? What the heck? Let's have some fun with it, and it was fun.
No, I'm jealous for sure. But it's good to know that you found out a $20 bottle of whiskey that you can drink if you want to
Not
drink
half
something
bad.
really good. Like you got an option there now.
That's right.
Yeah.
When me and Mike play Call of Duty and we want to get messed up and drink something cheap, we go to Evan Williams or Ezra Brooks or something. It's just which is not good stuff. You got to mix that. It's not good or shots.
So what we go into the beers. Since we've been showing live what we have. What are you drinking over there?
You want me to start?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I featured this brewery before on the podcast. It was I think it was their County Line IPA before. I think it was, but Neshaminy Creek. Again, a lot of green. Look at all that green in there.
It's so much. It's invisible.
So that right there, it looks really goofy, but
That is weird. Yeah.
that's a T-Rex, which is T-Rex is very popular on our podcast apparently.
Yeah, it
Especially
is.
on skating on tanks. But and there's a little creepy you can't even see.
I'll put
There he is.
Whoa.
There he is.
Look at alien.
I know, right? Hey, the green's showing up sometimes.
I'll put up an overlay.
Yeah. And it's a black lager. It's not an IPA. So I changed it up this time.
Okay. We have a black lager here too, but I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah. So I haven't had this before, but I did have it last night. It was a 4-pack. I had 2 of them last night at my buddy's house for New Year's. So I did actually already try it. But I haven't found a beer from the Neshaminy Creek that I haven't liked, to be honest. All their beers are really good. This is also very good. Black lagers are those weird kind of beers where it's almost the lager, but it almost tastes kind of like a porter or maybe like a stout a little bit because of that profile and stuff.
Well, you want to, especially when you pour it into a glass and you see the color of it, you expect for it to taste and feel a little, like thicker and like a higher flavor profile.
Yeah, it's got kind of like a hint of like chocolate, maybe a little coffee-ish. Like I'm just saying, it's very close, like a stout or a porter, but very good. The percentage it's only 4.2. It's a low percentage.
It's a lager. Lagers don't usually very high.
Yeah. But that's my beer for the night.
Neat.
Go ahead.
So I got the all right, from Thin Man. Where'd you find this anyway?
It was in
This is the most random thing. I mean, this is freaky.
I was walking to Wegmans. I was like, whoa, that's a crazy looking can.
Trial by Wombat.
Yeah, we'll throw
I'll throw an overlay up, but I want Brandon to get an idea what this looks like. It's a freaking wombat screaming at you. It's on the label. It's a big wombat.
Not like a cartoon like one.
Yeah.
Actual picture.
So Thin Man Brewing Company, Thin Man Brewery, Trial by Wombats, an IPA hopped with Galaxy, 7%. So it's a nice, easygoing IPA. But I don't know if you can tell, but that is hazy.
Yeah, super hazy.
Yeah, that's high, and it's super juicy too. So it's good. It's a good hazy, very juicy IPA, and it's a nice actually change of pace of an IPA than we've been having a lot lately. So I like it.
I love hazy juicy IPAs. We had a bunch last night. My buddy he had some, and I don't know, something about them.
Yeah.
Yours looks hazy too, Alex. Is that an IPA?
Yeah. Mine's pretty hazy. So I've said a lot kind of against the hazy IPAs and everything, but just because I remember when the sours became a deal or a huge deal, and everyone was coming out with sours, and everyone they wanted to come out with cucumber sours and strawberry sours, and I felt like there was way too much fruit in beer, and it was really kind of skating a thin line between beer and like a spritzer or one of those
spritzer
not considered beers. So but this can kind of drew me in. It's called Bat Squatch. It is from Rogue.
Nice.
Good brewery.
It's a hazy
love
IPA,
Rogue.
and it is pretty cool can art. And that's we said it before in the podcast where can art just kind of draws you in to the actual beer.
Yeah.
And it even has like a star on the can that kind of points you in the right direction of what flavor profiles this hazy IPA is going to be. So it's more on the tropical and citrus side and a little less on the piney and bitter side. So white cheddar. Oh,
Pair with.
So and it even suggests what food to pair this beer with.
That's cool.
White cheddar, grilled salmon, and strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it from where you are, but
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So it's good. I'm not disappointed at all. I bought a whole 6-pack. I will drink the whole 6-pack. And it's good beer.
You buy some strawberry shortcake.
Short.
Shortquake.
Go figure. When I switch from the IPA, you guys go to the IPAs.
Right.
But our backup, which will probably about 20 minutes to crack open, is a stout. So
There you go.
yeah, we'll change up quite a bit.
Yeah. You guys, I think you guys both saw on I posted on my story, whatever. I finally tried the Rocks tequila, the Terramina tequila.
Yeah. How was that?
I don't know if you guys are big tequila fans. I don't drink it a whole lot, but if it's a good tequila, like I like tequila. My ex-wife's mom, we used to just take shots of tequila all the time. Like that was my tequila buddy. Like it's pretty good. But I've been dying to try his, but for a while there, it was only sold online, very limited. But once we had it, so it was his Blanca, I guess.
Blanca.
Not aged at all. So it's basically their base tequila because everything else was sold out when he got it. But it was actually really, really good. If you like tequila, like it had an initial, like it was weird. Like as soon as you put it in your mouth, it hits your palate right away in a good way. Like as soon as you put it in, and then it goes smooth right after that, and then a little bit of a burn on the end, but like a good burn. Like it's really, really good. You guys get a chance to try it. But
I'm not a huge tequila fan, but I think it's for a lot of the reasons a lot of people aren't tequila fans is because it was a very bad experience and usually some sort of
I ate the worm.
PTSD associated with it.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I don't think I've really had a good high end tequila or
That's the
just
thing.
tequila taste it. So I'd be willing to try a good
a lot
high
of
end.
bad experiences come with like Jose or like
Right.
crap tequila or whatever.
I've had bad experiences with Patron,
But see, tequila is one that kind of sticks with you as a bad experience. Like for whatever reason, it could be 20 years down the road and you get a taste of tequila and all of a sudden you're having flashbacks like a bad acid trip or something.
Yeah.
But I've never had that issue with bourbon or anything else.
Yeah,
So.
you see, personally, I've never been. Probably much less of a fan of tequila than even you are, because I just that agave leaf flavor that comes out in every tequila. I don't care how
It's because that's
subtle
what it's
it
made with.
is. Obviously, yeah, but
They just take the agave
I'm
out
just
of it.
not. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it.
It's not everyone's cup of tea.
It may have a little to do with the aftertaste of, the aftermath of drinking way too much of it. But maybe I had not tried enough tequilas. So when I was actually coming back from Utah, right, my flight got delayed a couple times. I was in a layover, and I was lucky enough to have my terminal that I was, for the plane I was waiting for to be right outside of a Mexican restaurant. So I found myself a nice spot at the bar all the way down to the end. And, they had much more to offer than just, Hispanic, spirits and beers and everything. So my drink of choice typically in a setting like that is always an old fashioned with bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
So the bartender, he's a great up salesman. He upsold me on a tequila with an old fashioned that was really smoky. And I'm talking, it tasted like I was eating the chips that were roasted with the agave plant.
Wow.
It was really super smoky. It was very interesting. I can definitely say that, yep, I've tried it, bucket list check off. I don't think I would ever try it again.
But see, that's what I'm talking about is tequila is one of those that people don't realize there's actually a really big wide range of tequila. So
Right.
that I've not experienced. So that's why I was like, I hate to write it off completely. I've not found one. I don't seek it out. That's for sure.
I don't think I'd ever write
Well-
off any spirit or beer completely at all. I will
It-
always try something new.
Yeah. If you see the Terramina tequila at one of your stores, just get it one day and try it out. I think he
Right.
said like I think it was like $40. That's probably mostly because The Rock owns it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a little like more expensive than, but it was actually really good though. Like, give it a
Cool.
try. Tonight we got our typical "Would you rather" that we're gonna do. I have them all New Year's themed. Also have a segment where I think we did before, just some random questions that are also New Year's themed as well. We'll do a couple of those, and then we're doing another draft as well, which we did on our last episode. Which, I mean, we don't have enough following yet to know if they liked it, but we liked it, so we're gonna keep doing it, and then we'll see later if everyone else likes it. But it's a good time. So we'll mention what that draft, the topic of that draft later. Before we start though. Can you guys, so you guys can see, you have a monitor set up in front of you?
Yeah, we're looking right at you.
All right. I got to show this because Stephanie sent me another video of,
Now I'm scared.
How could I have? Wait, my Stephanie or his Stephanie? Because
Oh, sorry.
Here's
Al-
my Stephanie.
yeah.
Okay.
Alex is Stephanie.
Trying to keep it that way.
We gotta have a talk.
No,
I keep sending you stuff.
it's a short clip of me and you, Alex. It's just funny. I just want to throw.
I know. I'm
I guess.
you know.
Oh,
Totally kidding. Oh yeah, I remember that.
You remember this?
Yep.
Let me make sure you guys can hear this.
No,
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. This is me and Alex. So I was, we were down. Was it 4th of July? Maybe is that what it was?
Could have been, and that was at Mike's house.
Oh yeah, Mike's house. So our buddy Mike's
Yeah.
house, and we were drunk as shit, like super drunk, playing cornhole, drinking a lot of beer.
Can you
Probably
tell?
shots.
Even just not even without playing it yet. Just
Look
the
at
look
me.
in our eyes.
Yeah, look at Alex's face right now.
Look at that beard,
Look
Brandon.
at my
Holy
beard.
crap.
I know. That might have been the longest I had in my beard at the time. So this short clip. Let's go.
No hair.
Oh, that's I'm fucking recording. Shit.
I was trying to take a picture,
I know.
and I hit the record button instead. And we're like, "Hey, yep, I'm recording."
Yeah, I was like, shit. Yeah, buddy.
Good time.
Oh, no. Good times. We show one of our. We drink on this podcast, so we got to show all of our drinking moments from the past. I'm sure we'll get. Stephanie says she had more videos she's gonna send me, so we'll see. Depending on
Oh, yeah,
how
I'm
bad
sure
they
she
are,
has
but-
plenty, especially me.
All right. Let's get some would you rather here. All right. New Year's theme would you rather. First one is would you rather have confetti for hair or a party blowout for a nose? Those
Wait.
little
Apart.
Uh,
Whoa, hold on. What? A party blowout?
yeah, it's those
So one
little
of those
horns.
things is like a popper when you pull it, it'll string and it pops. Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's one of those horns where
Oh,
that little thing comes out at the end.
but you can always see it
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. So
That's not the party blowout that I've had.
well, the party blowout you've had might be a little different.
You party a little too much. Blowout.
Anyways, so either confetti for hair or that party blowout horn thing.
At least you could
Nose.
hide the confetti for hair with a hat or something like that. I'd probably go for that.
Yeah, but I mean, is the confetti like falling? Because I mean, the whole point of confetti is
Blowing.
not. It's not like
Oh, it's always falling
just
out?
fixed. If it's always like confetti falling out, because it's the point of confetti, right?
That's
I mean,
funny.
unless it's just
Everywhere you
this
walk,
is
it's
ribbons,
like
right?
really
It's not
colorful
falling
paper.
out. This is ribbons fixed.
No, I
It's
like
gotta be
that.
falling out.
I like that. So
Like-
it always looked like confetti, but yeah, you always have unlimited confetti falling out
really colorful dander.
Yeah.
basically.
all the
Right.
time. Or then, and then if your nose is it's one of those party horns with the blowout thing, I guess every time you talk, it's gonna be doing that. Because like,
That's awesome.
I mean, it'd be funny for a while, and you'd be the life of the party, but
yeah,
it would get awkward in some situations, especially in,
At funerals and
yeah.
I feel
When
like
you got to blow
both-
your nose because you're crying. and-
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. I feel like both would be really annoying, but the confetti hair would be a little less annoying, maybe, just more messy.
messy, but I mean, it's visual annoying versus sound annoying, right?
Would you wear a
I mean,
hoodie?
that's-
Wear a hoodie
that's-
all the time.
That's really what we're talking about, because both
Yeah.
of them are going to be equally as annoying. I mean,
No, but the nose thing is like it always looks like a curled up paper thing. And on them when you blow
Yeah,
it,
when
just-
you're not. Yeah.
but it always is there.
I'm gonna go for the nose thing. That's awesome.
That is.
I mean, I'll own it. Yeah, really. I mean, especially if I'm the only person in the world who has that. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
You can
Yeah.
find a way to make money out of that.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure.
Especially this day and age. I mean, if we end up making money off of this,
Well, no, it's like some of the really popular
Well-
celebrities or YouTubers who are really known for a certain look. Like as old as they get, like say Hulk Hogan, like he always has to have that same look.
yeah.
Because
The
that
mutton
is what-
chops
the
and-
mud chops and the
Yeah.
bandana. He'll be 90 years old, a grandpa using a walker, but he's got to always look that way because that is his look. So yeah, I guess if you own that look, then people would be disappointed if you didn't look like that if they came across you.
And Alex made kind of a sexual reference to the party blowout earlier. I feel like the party blowout nose could be used for multiple things.
Wow.
Yes, yes, I got
I
my
like
crickets.
the
I
way
got my
you
silent,
think.
awkward pause.
I like the way you think. No. I was
No, there were 3
so
seconds there.
I was
there
more like
something.
it was more of an illustration in my own mind of
Yeah, there was a visual there for sure.
yeah. It's,
Leave it to me.
Right?
that locks my answer in place.
So
That's my final
So-
answer.
yeah, I was gonna pick the hair, but I'm changing it to the right now because I'm gonna
Because
add
you're
that.
single.
I'm gonna add that in my Tinder and Bumble profile.
Yeah, that's right. That's called the Tinder profile. You never had a blowout like this before.
That'll make me different from all the other guys they meet on there for sure.
Yeah. You think my nose is long. Just wait till you
Oh man. So, Earl, you're picking the hair though, right? I think.
I am going with Harry. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There we
Yes.
go. All right. The next one is: would you rather have to make a resolution to wear your shoes on the wrong feet for the next coming year, so this whole year, or wear your pants backwards for the whole next year? Which resolution would you choose? They both suck. I know. They both suck.
what? I don't
Wait.
I don't know. I don't want to do any one of those.
I know, but this is one of those where you got to pick one, but they both are terrible.
I mean, I would say like the pants will probably be less painful.
Right.
But that would be weird. I mean,
It would be
people
weird.
notice that more.
I'd have to sit down to pee all the time. That's
No,
Yeah, I
you
mean-
don't. You just pull your
No,
pants down a
You
little
just
bit.
pull your pants down.
but no, because then my whole back is exposed. What if someone
but-
walks up behind me?
Just don't-
You'll have to always go in the stall to pee at least,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. No,
but it'll be more
Wanna do that.
comfortable. That's what I was thinking too. 'Cause, like, the shoes on the wrong feet. That's
That would
way
yeah,
too uncomfortable.
that'd be very uncomfortable.
yeah. Although,
Gosh.
with the pants around backwards, I could really mess with people if I make it look like that my shoes are on backwards, so that it looks like my entire torso is completely turned around.
You ever seen that? That people do that like it's a TikTok or YouTube thing where they'll like put the hoodie on backwards and put the hood up in front of them
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
act like they're in the refrigerator and just
Yeah.
freak out somebody who's right behind them.
Yeah.
Well, I also
Yeah.
one where it was like a girlfriend or a wife came up, like she was gonna smack her husband on the butt just to be funny, and actually she just nailed him right in the crotch because he thought he was being funny
yeah.
because he was wearing his clothes backwards to scare her. And yeah,
I've seen that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know.
That's pretty funny. I don't want to get hit in the cross. It's
I don't know, but see,
painful.
I feel like with the shoes thing, you could at least take them off, like sitting down at work, whatever. You take them off to get comfortable, but still walking around would be really uncomfortable.
that's a good.
I don't know. You get some
I mean,
really
I mean,
That
cheap.
is a good point. I mean, I would just like what settings are acceptable for me to be required to wear shoes. I mean, I don't wear shoes. And honestly, if I didn't have to wear
Oh.
shoes at all, then I'll be
I
fine.
mean,
with it.
you have to
Steve
wear
I'm not a
shoes to
shoe
work
person.
yourself. So, I
Flip flops
mean,
everywhere.
oh, really? That's a good loophole, I guess. Oh no, you still have to wear those flip flops on opposite feet. It still would be a little uncomfortable.
It'd be a little
Not as
uncomfortable,
Yeah,
yeah.
a little uncomfortable, but not as uncomfortable as shoes because it's open toed. So I don't.
Well, okay. So if we want to make a stipulation, it is closed. It is closed shoes, but still, you don't have to wear them all the time. Like pants. I mean, even out in public, you at least sit down. You can slip them off to get your feet comfortable.
Yeah.
Pants, you
Yeah.
got to wear that way all the time.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
no,
working
no.
from home all the time and now anyway, so I
I
don't
wear
care.
pants anyway.
Yeah, I don't wear
Well,
pants.
yeah, right
I'm
now.
not wearing pants right now, but
Yeah, that's true. This upcoming year, at least probably half the year, you'll be doing that at least. But
so I got some dirt on my fingernails.
I'm still gonna go with the pants though because it'd be more comfortable overall. It'd be a good conversation starter for not the best reason necessarily, but good conversation starter. And when you get
Yeah.
home, you can at least take your pants off. So like, yeah, you can take your shoes off at work and stuff, but at least when I get home, I can take the pants off, be more comfortable. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's one of those catch-22. You're screwed either way.
Yeah, I'm going pants though. What are you guys going? Shoes?
I'll go shoes.
Shoes.
All right. All right, last one. Would you rather make a resolution to give up meat for the whole new year, this whole new year coming up, or give up drinking anything other than water?
So you drink water the whole time or no meat.
So basically what that means is no beer or whiskey for a whole year, only water or no meat. And I picked this one because I know we all love meat and beer and water or beer and whiskey.
And you're a little bit of an asshole.
This sounds like a
Yeah.
trap.
I mean, it sucks either way.
Jeez.
So the only liquid you can have all year is water, or you got to give up meat for a whole year. And we
What?
just looked at each other. That was fun.
I don't know.
Yes, made a tough one.
That's a hard one.
That is a hard one. I don't.
Yeah, no, it's a hard one for me.
I'll just
too.
die.
Damn.
I just off myself. That's solves
think-
that problem. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't want to make jokes or light of any of that. Obviously,
true.
But
No, for one, it'd be really hard to do this podcast for the next year. We can't drink beer.
right,
That'd be tough.
yeah,
I think I would. If I had to pick, I'd make the sacrifice and eat no meat for a year. I still want to be able to drink beer and whiskey. I'm sorry, I'm going that way. Is what it is. Judge me all you want, people.
I wonder if there's a way to ferment beer and whiskey from meat. Can I find a loophole here? Is it?
Like a bacon beer?
I'll probably die doing it.
A
but-
bacon beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a good point. You can have beers that at least taste like a certain meat.
Yeah, you
And
can
maybe get you through it.
proteins.
Right.
That's a good point.
Or
That's a solution.
make some beef jerky and then infuse that beef jerky
Yeah.
into the beer or bourbon.
So you at
Nice,
least
nice.
get that.
Stir my beer with beef jerky.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, you could, but you can't eat the beef jerky. But yeah, if you get the
That's,
flavor,
that's fine.
fine.
I will.
I think
that's
we
like a Bloody
found-
Mary. That's my version of Bloody Mary. Deer jerky and stirred into bourbon glass.
Yeah, and you can make bacon, just like throw the grease in there or something. I don't know. Get the flavor in there.
I don't want to answer this one. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm with you though. I guess I'd have to say meat. I don't know, man. But see, it's not just having to drink water. It's not just the alcohol part of it. That I'm like everything from coffee. You can't drink coffee.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just saying, if you pick meat, like you wouldn't be able to even drink coffee. You'd have to drink water.
Yeah,
Only
it's
water, no orange juice, or
Yep.
it's not just
That's the
outside the
thing,
alcohol
too.
realm.
Right.
anything other than water. So yeah, I brought up just beer and whiskey because we like that. But yeah, you can't drink anything else either.
Yeah,
Kinda
I
suck.
can't. I have to have
I need some
type of
variety in my liquid.
Yeah, I can't.
But-
I can't describe. I mean, by all means, drink water. Water. I'm a firm believer in the fact that water is life. Like, drink as much water as you can. However, yeah, I like a lot of energy drinks and beer too. So
I'm getting real profound in here.
Plus,
Water is life.
So the same
It's like
loophole
water.
you found as far as making beer flavored like meat, you can obviously plenty of beer flavored as coffee. So that's also like a get around for at least a year. Kind of get your mind tricked.
yep. Yeah, and you know what? You just answered it for me. I'm sticking with
Yeah,
beer.
especially with
Yeah.
coffee. Though.
Yeah.
And then as far as
coffee.
Yep.
yeah, as far as energy drinks, isn't there alcoholic energy drinks? Like
They used to be, but they become outlaw when too many
Oh,
That was
that's what I use.
that was the whole Four Loco thing with when college
Oh,
kids
yeah.
were.
There's a few different ones. There's Moonshot. There's a few different ones that had
Sparks.
caffeine infused
was
beer.
one of them. Yeah.
But it really started messing with people's like erythium or
Yeah, and then they started doing Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, well, it
It's the
was
same thing.
the binge drinking is what did that bad because that all that caffeine
Well-
you got an upper and a downer competing with each other. It's not a good thing.
But listen, if you pick giving up meat, you can still have like rum and Coke or whiskey and Coke, and
Right.
the Coke has caffeine, so there's it kind of ways around it.
So no, yeah, you're right. I guess if it's just as long as it's just for a year,
Yeah, it's
now, I
free
couldn't do
here.
it for like a lifetime. Like
I'll
those-
give up meat, but I won't eat tofu.
So
No.
I mean,
I will not eat that crap.
that means we can eat eggs still, right? Does that
Yeah,
count?
well, no. See, that's a protein. It's a meat protein though. It's a byproduct
but
of meat.
It's
a
that whole
byproduct.
it's that whole argument of vegans versus vegetarians, right? Like, which one can eat eggs? I thought one of them can eat eggs. No, am I wrong about that?
Yeah, but
No,
I'll say this right now.
You're thinking vegetarian and vegan.
Yeah,
You're
well,
wrong on
one can eat
That's
eggs,
right.
and one can't, right?
We're gonna lose followers.
Stop. Followers. Y'all make no sense at all.
I'm just trying to find a way to get something, you know.
It's fine. It's a common lifestyle to not enjoy meat, but it's a lifestyle. So, when I you know what? I'm gonna shut my mouth.
We'll just
Beer.
pick. So
I'm picking beer.
Beer.
No, you're not picking beer. You're picking
No.
not meat. You're
We're
picking
picking not meat. Yeah.
We're
picking not meat. Yeah. Yeah. We're picking not meat because we want to pick beer.
Right.
No point overthinking it, right? Because the decision was made a long time ago. Now we're just overanalyzing it when we already know our decision.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I guess I'll put off meat for a year. Just a
There
year.
you go. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry to put you through that torture.
That was tough. That was good though. You were good.
All right. All right. So I got a couple of random questions here, / scenarios that we'll talk about. Kind of New Year's related, but whatever. So, if you could pick one actor or actress to hang out with at your New Year's party, who would it be?
That's a huge range.
So
You gotta
hold
pick
on.
one.
To hang out with.
Like, or who would you want at your New Year's party?
You're still
One
married.
actor or
dude.
one actress?
I know I'm still married, but look, we all got those lists. Okay, our wives have those lists, and we have those
To hang
lists.
out with.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
lists exist. They may not talk about them. Some wives may talk about them more than others. However, they
We'll
all
say-
have lists.
Yes, you're just hanging out.
We'll save that actress for the Better Beers After Dark. We'll just hanging out with, just to have fun with. It could be.
What if it's the
actor.
same one?
Oh,
You know?
okay.
Got a great personality. I don't. No, she doesn't. She's a Hollywood actress. None of them have great personalities.
Since you guys don't know about the question, you just heard it. You can think about it. I'll go with mine first. I kind of gave mine away earlier a little bit. I've always had a man crush on him. He's awesome. It's The Rock. Like, I feel like The Rock at your New Year's party would be a fun ass time.
Well, no, he seems like a real down to earth dude. Too.
Yeah, I've always liked him because I mean I don't know for sure. Obviously, I never actually met him or know him in person, but he
Right.
just seems like one of those actors or entertainers that come across how they come across in their movies or in their whole entertainment life. They're like that in real person. I follow him on social media, so I watch all his videos on there and stuff. And he seems like a really genuine person, a good time. He can bring us tequila. I feel like we'll just have an awesome freaking party with him there.
Do you think he drinks his own tequila though? Like, do you think he actually?
I mean, on
drinks
social
it?
media does. He's always drinking.
Does?
He's drinking on the rocks a lot. Yeah, he's always drinking it all the time.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. He'll have his
You,
big
you
cheat.
think there's actually tequila in there, not water?
No,
Yeah, I'm sure he's got to promote it somehow. Yeah.
yeah, I think he actually drinks it. I mean, he's on a strict workout regimen. I mean, he has a gym that travels with him everywhere he goes, like on his movie sets. He has like an entire freaking gym that they set up at every movie set, everywhere he goes. So like, I think he works out and takes enough steroids which I swear he takes steroids. I love him, but come on, no one's that big without taking something.
Not only that, but what was that movie he did where he lost a ton of weight? He was like really skinny. He played actually like a gay guy, I think. He did a movie where he talking
About the Tooth Fairy one?
No. This was a different movie. I'm gonna have to look it up and tell you. But there was one where he actually lost a lot of weight. He wasn't like skin and bones like me, but he thinned out a lot.
Are you sure you're not
But
thinking
to be able to
of Matthew McConaughey? Because he did that.
No, I don't know. I'll have to
Real,
look it
real
up. I
skin
can't
and
remember
bones.
what it was because I remember watching an interview with him about it later because he was talking about how he wanted the role because it broadened his acting profile a lot more. It showed out his better range as an actor and
Now we'll
all
look
this
it
other
up.
stuff. Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
I can't
Because,
remember the
yeah.
last time The Rock was skin and bones or anywhere near skin.
I
And bones.
wouldn't skin and bones, but he did that a lot, but then of course he bulked up right away. So.
He started. I mean, The Rock started out kind of. I don't want to say like skinny, but I mean, he wasn't as big as he was now.
No, yeah, not
And
now, but he was still.
He
pretty
wasn't
big.
like. I mean, like, yeah. Obviously, everyone who thinks of The Rock thinks of some big, muscular Samoan type dude. But if you remember him back in his early days of wrestling,
Yeah, which
he wasn't all that big. He was in shape. He was cut. He was toned, but he wasn't as big as he is now. So
not now, but he was still pretty big. But and I would totally take like 3 or 4 shots of tequila with him, and I want him to rock bottom me. I need it. Okay, I know that sounded wrong, but obviously his wrestling moves, the rock bottom. I want that to happen.
You told me a few times, like, all right, we're going to move to Better Beers After Dark.
No, not that rock bottom.
This is really dark, man.
I want him to people's elbow me. The people's elbow. I want that.
So are these question with this though? Are these famous actors, actresses? Do they have to be alive today?
That's a good question.
Ooh,
that's a good question.
I honestly didn't think about that. I'm okay with opening it up to not have to be alive today, I guess.
Okay.
If you guys are cool with it, I mean, I'm all right with that. I didn't really think about that ahead of time.
Not being alive, yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm going to say
you're still looking them up. So if that is the case, I'll say Robin Williams.
Oh, for sure. That'd be a good pick. Then yeah.
I would love, and that's why I said that, because out of all the actors and actresses out there, I'll take a card out of your book and just want to sit down and have a drink with someone who has had.
Now, did he drink? I don't know. Just because now we know.
Did he drink? If you ever watch any of his stand up, he had a whole different part. He was a completely different person.
He was. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I could actually be arrested for the first time if I actually drank with this man.
Oh.
Just because
I didn't know that.
And so that was one of the things that he did get in trouble for in the past. Now, mind you, I never want to speak ill of the dead. He is a phenomenal human being and a great actor, great stand-up comedian, and a soul that we all miss. But I would love to have a drink with that man. I really would. And just sit down, maybe just him and I, sharing a glass of bourbon or a beer, whatever, and just kind of shoot the shit. I wouldn't ask him about his career. I wouldn't ask him about his crazy life or anything like that. We just shoot the shit, talk about today, talk about life. I would love to do that with him.
That's a good choice.
Imagine dude, the nonstop laughs you would have had.
I know. I wouldn't have to bring up hey, you remember this movie that you starred in? I'm sure that he lived his entire life with people starting conversations with that. Oh my God, I loved you in this movie. No, I just want to talk to him as a human being.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's a good pick. All right, Earl, you got yours?
I know, I've had time to think about it too. And I don't know, there's so many good ones out there though. Because I want one that's not full of themselves and is a down-to-earth guy. Gosh. I mean, I know. What?
Just pick one, and then you can say your other options afterwards if you want me to talk about that.
I think Tom Hanks it seems like a decent dude, and he's intelligent, he's smart. He's not gonna be the life of the party, but I guess if you're inviting someone to your party, gosh, Robin Williams is a good pick. I like Tom Hanks. He seems all right. I've never seen him going just crazy with political craziness or anything like that, like some of the celebrities now like to push.
Yeah.
They try to be themselves.
No lie. You kind of have that Tom Hanks vibe. You do. You've always had that kind of Tom Hanks demeanor. about you, not about the roles that he's played, but just Tom Hanks.
So no, okay, I got it now. There's the guy that did Dirty Jobs. What's his name? I don't know why it's slipping on
Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe's a good guy. I like to hang out and talk to Mike Rowe.
I haven't seen
Mike
Dirty
Rowe.
Jobs. I'm not sure.
Dirty Jobs. He was also a spokesman for Ford for a long time.
You'd recognize his voice if you heard it.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Mike Rowe, and he's done some he showed up on some random shows a few times, just because of who he is. But Mike Rowe, he's a really good guy, and he kind of the talks I've seen him do, he's done some podcast interviews and things like that. He's actually very, very intelligent. I like Mike Rowe, and I don't know, I can't keep picking people though. Can I? Tim Allen's cool too.
Yes. Yeah, you know what? I kind of wish you said Tim Allen.
I was getting ready to, and then I'd like.
Tim Allen would be good for sure.
Yeah, I would vote for that guy for president.
Yeah,
if he didn't have the past that he
I'd
did.
vote for president. I'd vote for The Rock for president too, though.
Yeah,
yeah. Just so he can go to North Korea. Can you smell when they're on cooking? I want to see him with Kim Jong Un. Big old big eyes.
Yeah.
Looking right.
Ironically, my second pick would have been Kevin Hart. And I say ironically because him and The Rock are actually good friends. It's not because of that. So I love Kevin Hart. Like,
yeah,
I listen to a lot of him on podcasts.
You got Kevin Hart tattooed on you.
Huh?
You got Kevin Hart tattooed on you. You look like you're looking at like your hip.
No.
You got a little Kevin Hart tattoo on your hip or something.
No. Remember when we played Call of Duty and I got mad and like I had this speaker holding up my armrest now because it's completely shattered. So I was fixing that. Speaking of which, everyone watching, if you're into gaming, we're about to have a Veteran Beers gaming, and we have a lot of funny clips from us playing Call of Duty, and we're playing.
Yeah, we got some ideas for that.
Stay tuned for that.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right. We'll do one more quick. I have one other question here, and then we'll go into the draft. This is funny because it's kind of similar to the hot cocoa bath that Alex loved, and the last one I think, right?
No, that was the eggnog.
No.
It was hot cocoa.
You did the hot cocoa bath. So you wanted to get in with him.
I was like,
right?
would you rather?
Isn't that what it was?
It was like something like,
I'll go in first. You can
would
have
you rather
my
send a hot tub of hot cocoa? And he's like, yes.
And then someone said something about if we were in the tub together, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm gonna find that clip. I'm gonna find that clip.
Someone said
No.
there's only 3 of us.
Anyway,
I'd say that too.
it was the mouse. If you if you had to swim in any liquid besides water, what would you choose?
Liquid besides
Any liquid besides water.
beer.
Yeah, exactly. When I picked this question,
Everything's better with beer.
I envisioned us all.
That seems like foreshadowing. Is it?
Envision that.
Yeah.
So beer.
Is that
Yes,
intentional?
beer is the answer.
Yeah. Okay. I studied
Right?
hard for
Is
that
it
one.
not? Because like, and
It's
then I
not a
think of-
pilsner though. It's way too bubbly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then what movie was it? Was it Beer Fest where the guy fell in the beer tank and he started drinking it to get out?
Yes.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that one.
No. Yeah. But what?
I didn't see that.
Oh,
No.
Beer Fest.
That's
I didn't see
all
that.
right.
Oh, man.
He's got some studying to do.
Yeah.
You got to watch that before next episode.
Yeah. That's. I mean, it's a comedy. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's not meant to be taken seriously,
Not at all.
but it's got the traditional underdog team going up against the evil commies.
Yeah.
To defeat them against their own game.
Beer
and,
drinking
yeah.
games. Yeah,
Right.
really good movie. Well, it's not
Like Rocky. It's
good
like
per se,
Rocky.
but
That's not Rocky. It's
Yeah.
like Rocky.
Yeah.
It's like Rocky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rocky and Ivan.
I don't know about that. It's good. for
Wow,
beer
you
drinking.
really offended a lot of Philadelphians right there.
I don't think so because all Philadelphians like to drink, so I'm sure a lot of them. I'm pretty sure all of them.
Right.
Beer
No,
fans.
he's talking crap about Rocky then.
Go Birds.
So, well, I assume your pick is beer too, Earl. I mean, it's not really a would you rather. But
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, why not at that point, right?
Oh,
Because
I would- I was thinking, okay, swimming in whiskey that might burn.
Oh, that would burn.
Yeah,
That would
so
burn.
burn in areas where
Holy
you don't want it to
crap.
burn. So
Yes.
Depending on the
big
proof.
mistake.
It would burn either way. No, it's
I tried.
distilled alcohol.
I tried. I know.
Yeah.
Tried.
Yeah. give me like a nice thick chocolate stout or
Yeah.
something like that, you know?
Ugh.
If it's thick, you can move around a little bit better.
Yeah,
And you'd be sticky at the end, but
you might sink to the bottom if you drink too much too. Milk
All right.
stout.
Before we get to our draft, me and Alex got to keep up our new tradition. Wait, Earl, are you joining us this time or no?
not with this. You kidding me?
Do a different one.
All right, here we go. So we talked about this earlier on. We did this blind tasting with all these different ones. There was one that was pretty much ethanol. I mean, that's just what it was.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be the Dogfish one. Sorry,
Really?
love Dogfish beer.
I love
Yeah.
that though. I've had that.
It was,
Yeah.
but this particular one is volatile.
It was rough.
Wow.
Yeah, it just.
So yeah.
Yeah,
So me and Alex are continuing our tradition, taking a shot, and Earl is joining us this time.
I will.
Oh, I thought you were. No.
Yeah. Well, what if it's? I tell you what. Where's the
Basil Hayden's?
No, I want to do what's the Irish whiskey now?
This is a good problem to
yeah.
have. Like, which whiskey should we choose? That's a great.
Yeah,
Pinky Blinder.
All
we
right.
got a
I gotta try that.
whole
That's too many choices.
bar behind us right now.
I know.
Oh, so we have some interest. Actually, we have one interesting one I do want to share. But we can do this first.
All right.
Yeah, we have a couple interesting ones I want to share. I didn't look at the history of the other one, but
Well, whiskeys or beers?
I'll show you. This is whiskey.
All
It's got an interesting story behind it. So this is the Pinky Blinder Sadler, and you're doing the gasoline octane 83.
Yes,
I actually, baby, let's go.
Dogfish is hopefully a future sponsor. Stop talking like that.
no,
Hey, to each their own. Some people like this stuff.
I like it. Dogfish, I like
All
it.
right.
And I'm the one gonna be reaching out to you. So
Hey, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year shots. Cheers.
There's.
So me and Alex did a bad 2020 shot. Now we did I would say good
All right.
2021 shot.
All right.
But why'd you guys have like a weird like?
I just want to watch him.
He was thinking I was gonna cringe, but that's
No.
it.
You were ready for it.
I was ready for
He
it.
was
If you weren't
probably-
ready for it,
I was ready for it.
You were probably thinking about the bad 2020 shot, which
Yeah.
made that taste really good in comparison.
Very true.
That's how you got.
Very
that.
true.
so let me. All right, this never been open, right? All right, so here's an interesting story. This is a pinch by Haig and Haig, old blended Scotch whiskey. It's called pinch because of the shape of the bottle. It's like it's pinched, like it's like
Oh yeah,
concave
that's cool.
around the
Yeah, I like
sides. So the story behind that one is when our grandfather died, our grandfather's not a drinker at all, but he had some good friends that apparently my grandmother didn't know would bring him back some bottles of booze when they went overseas, when they went to Puerto Rico or wherever they went.
Right.
And that was one that was just randomly sitting in the garage when we were cleaning his stuff out. And of course, my grandma was like, "Just get rid of it. I don't want that here." And so my sister and her husband took it home. And let me look up. And this is an old bottle, never been opened, still sealed. We don't know where this came. We don't know the story behind it. Apart from that, we don't know where he got it from. So this is a product of Scotland. It's 86 proof. Let me find the article.
So there's no other
he was-
there's no information on there like of what kind it is or where it's from or anything.
I mean, it's a label. So it's one of those labels that you would get from getting a bottle from another country.
Right.
It's a paper label.
Like it's been through customs.
Renfield
Wow.
Importers Ltd, Union, New Jersey. So I mean, it came through customs.
Yeah.
Oh right.
It's got one of those. It's a paper label. It's slowly tearing, but it's still
That's
attached. Nothing's come out of here.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll throw up a link for it. So pinch 12-year-old Scotch vintage. This is the 500 milliliter, right? I think it is. Yeah. So if you find it on maxliquor.com. Yeah, maxliquor.com is a liquor resource. Average price for this $130.
Oh wow.
We've not opened it. I don't know that we ever will. But it is out of stock. Like they don't make it anymore.
Yeah.
It was 12 years old when they bottled it, and that I mean we don't know how long it's been around. It's just I'm just trying to skim through this article here, but it's a blend. It's a whiskey blend.
Yeah.
And we thought that was really neat, and so it's a nice little family keepsake.
Yeah, for sure.
We keep.
Oh,
Who
definitely.
knows? I don't know that we'll ever open it, but it's definitely interesting.
Yeah, maybe
And
one-
this is
one day.
so this is our grandfather. He was an avid golfer. He
I like that.
golfed a lot. He actually went to Augusta, Georgia. I just
Oh,
one
yeah,
of the,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
a Christmas present from my grandmother was a frame with a painting numbered by the artist of the painting of Augusta Nationals when he won first place at a tournament there.
That's awesome.
So I have to assume that he met someone in his golfing ventures to receive this bottle. Maybe it was from Augusta.
That's
We're not
really
sure.
cool.
But yeah, who knows? Yeah, like I said,
Augusta's a hard course. I mean, I know he didn't. I'm sure the tournament it wasn't a pro golfer tournament,
No,
right? Amateur
no,
or whatever.
no.
But still, that's a hard course to get first place
Yeah.
in. That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome.
so we are cracking over our next one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
This
do
is-
that one.
All right, so I've done some Hardywood gingerbreads on the channel before.
Mhm.
I did the gingerbread stout several episodes ago. I think the Christmas episode we did, I did the gingerbread porter and the gingerbread, the Christmas pancakes.
Yeah.
that I
yeah,
did.
yeah. Because you're sniffing it, you're like, oh, it just smells like
Yeah.
crack.
Oh yeah, and I shared it. He's had it today.
It smelled like straight syrup. Like just like
Yeah.
like hey, we're driving. Oh, we're in Canada.
Oh.
Just like that. It's the Twilight Zone beer.
There you go.
So this is Kentucky Christmas Morning. It's Hardywood, the 2020 Imperial Milk Stout aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels with ginger, vanilla, honey, cinnamon, and coffee. ABV is 11.6. It's a cork bottle. I think I talked about this, the Christmas one. I had two. I've already drunk one. This is number two
Oh, is that the
because they go really fast when they come out. So
is that the
but-
$50 bottle?
no. This is
Oh,
no. The
okay.
$50 bottle I was talking about was the whiskey.
Oh,
No, this was.
I thought it was a
Like, this
beer.
was like 15. No, it was well.
Oh, okay.
that
That
was
makes a
the-
lot
yeah,
more
yeah, that
sense
was-
now.
was a
I thought you
whiskey.
said, I mean, because you can get certain beers that are very expensive, like bottles like that, which are, but typically like $20 to $30. But you said
Right.
50. I thought you were talking about a beer. I'm like, dang, that's a
No.
$50 for whiskey. That's
I
fine.
spent $40 on a 4-pack before. That was the
Yeah.
the 120 minute. The 120 minutes, $10 per 12-ounce bottle.
Oh yeah.
The 120 minute IPA by Dogfish Head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so $40
Yeah.
for 4-pack. I've done that.
But we
Um,
got a place here called Iron Abbey. It's a restaurant, but upstairs they sell beer, but it's all single bottle beers like that. It looks like that, and they have some beers in there that are upwards of $50+, like
Yeah.
super expensive. I don't know, just based on their rarity, how limited they are, their alcohol percentage, whatever. But there's some people out there that'll spend that much on like those kind of beers, that size bottle.
If you know what you're looking for, like if you typically drink a lot of light lagers, then you won't appreciate a good high-end beer.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like,
No, yeah.
It came out like turpentine. Holy sh!
no, I still don't
Thick.
well,
Like the color.
Yeah.
yeah, it's good. So,
What color? Dark.
Dark.
Black.
yeah.
All right, sweet. All right, so we're gonna go on to our draft. We did a draft for the first time last episode, so we're gonna do another one now. Semi New Year's themed, like Earl and Alex suggested doing like New Year's food themed earlier, and I guess they grew up having certain foods during New Year's. I didn't grow up like there's nothing I remember like specifically for New Year's, like Christmas and Thanksgiving, yeah, but not New Year's. So I was like, I don't know, like I can't think of anything for that. So what we're
Yeah.
doing instead is our favorite party snacks / appetizers for like holiday parties, which basically means any party really, like any get together, your favorite snacks and apps, that kind of stuff. That's the draft we're doing. And so last time Earl went first, and it was Alex and then me. So I basically just pushed Earl down to third now. So Alex, now you're gonna be first pick. I'll be
Okay.
second, and then Earl's third.
And I don't know if we really, I mean, it would be, at least I don't think we did. We may have. I don't think we explained the whole draft thing very well the first time.
Yeah.
I don't know that I fully understood it, to be honest. So it's kind of like a fantasy football thing. We each get a chance to pick what we think would be the best lineup. And at the very end, when we're all out of picks, people in the comments need to tell us, all right, this one had all the best picks, because I agree with, 5 out of the 8 things he said. He had the better picks. I think this person won this particular draft because he had more of the better picks because he came up with better options type thing. So
we're drafting like fantasy football or drafting like any other sport out there. We each take a turn. And we do a snake style draft, which basically means if Alex is going first now, he has the first pick. He'll pick his favorite. Then I'll go. Then Earl will go again, and it just reverses the order, and then it'll reverse the order again, et cetera, et cetera. That way it's even. And like I said, we're instead of picking our best team for fantasy football or whatever sport, we're just picking our best lineup for whatever topic we're doing at the time.
Right.
It's something different, something fun. And so Alex has the first pick.
All right.
Pick mine, or I'll be angry.
when I was first thinking about this, I was like, all right, so for a lot of these different apps and snacks and everything that you see at holiday parties and social gatherings and everything, sometimes you look forward to them because you're kind of drunk and you're going for the snack that's going to keep you going through the night.
Okay.
So we're like, all right, I'm feeling pretty good. I need to make sure I eat something so that I don't go too far.
Right.
So you want to go to something that's high in carbs or something that is, a little greasy. So my number one pick is going to be the tomato pie.
Tomato pie.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I've never
Tomato
heard of
pie.
that.
Yes,
I never heard of that. I mean,
Maybe I don't like tomatoes.
No, you mean so? All right. So our family used to have this all the time. The big family get-togethers. It's all tomato pie. Basically, is pizza without the cheese.
Yeah.
So it had and they're cut in these like little strips.
Square. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
okay. I don't remember it being called that though.
It's called tomato.
It's called
pie.
tomato pie. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the pizza place I work at part time, they're known quote unquote for the best tomato pie in Philly.
Okay.
So I like tomato pie.
Right.
I never thought of that as an appetizer at a party though. That's
That's
not even on my top 10 list, so I'm okay with that.
But I mean,
I like it.
So, and I mean, the good thing about that is that you can set that out. So one of the good things about appetizers and snacks, you set it out and it can stay out for all
That's
night
true.
while everyone's drinking everything, and you just kind of pick from it. So it kind of goes from a meal to a snack in that sense.
Yeah. Plus,
so that's why I place it at the top.
I also like the fact that you picked that because it was a family thing and it's a personal thing. You didn't just pick a popular choice, because that's like a strategy. You can pick the popular choice that you think some the audience or fans will vote for, or you pick something personal to you which you like. And I like that you picked that. All right, I like tomato pie. All right, so I'm up. All right, so I don't know. This is like my number one appetizer from the get-go before I get drunk, and I think it's also a good one when you're drunk. Like, and again, like you said, if it sits out, I don't care. I'm eating it the whole night. I don't care if it's 4 a.m. It's still good. It might be.
There's a lot of things that you wouldn't care if it sat out for a long
that's
time,
true.
Especially if you're drunk.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Well, that's how long is that out? 2 days. All right.
Yeah, this is good for multiple days. I think maybe it shouldn't be because of some.
It's fermented now too.
So some of the ingredients in here probably shouldn't be out used that much longer afterwards. But anyway, I think it is a popular pick, but I personally also like as my favorite. It's buffalo chicken dip.
Okay. Yeah. That's up there.
It is.
That's good.
Like as long as it's not too spicy, obviously, because but whatever.
Okay.
I like it the best. That's my pick. So Earl, you're up. You get to pick 2.
Yeah. I get to pick 2. All right. Well, I'm gonna go with the easy one. Because it's the popular one, but it's still good. Everybody loves hot wings, or buffalo wings, or chicken wings, whatever you want to call them. But wings, with whatever sauce you prefer, or whatever.
Barbecue. Buffalo.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like that's a spread you can put out, and it can be taken a lot of different ways. But
the wings,
chicken wings, drumsticks, whatever.
Yeah,
buffalo wings.
That's a good pick.
Traditional.
I didn't have my list, but I just forgot about it. That's a good pick.
I looked it out right before you said it. Like I know everyone's going to pick this. I was like, he's going to say wings. Watch. And he didn't. I'm surprised. So no wings.
And I feel like a lot of these appetizers we're going to say are probably good 3-4 in the morning if they're cold. Don't matter. You eat them anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, I did that last night. I brought wings and pizza from. I worked part time at my pizza job. Went to my buddy's house. I brought a pie and some wings over. We ate some initially, and then like literally 3, 4 in the morning, I'm eating the wings cold, just sitting out. Didn't matter.
Nice.
No,
Nice.
but seriously though, like I mean, we'll say like, yeah, there's a set number of foods that can last through the night and are good to eat the next day when you're drunk or have a hangover. But let's be real, we've eaten some questionable shit
Oh yeah.
when it comes to like, I feel like shit. I need to put something in my stomach so
Yeah.
that I don't throw up.
Or something
So-
I don't mind's wrong.
You go right, and you go after like the closest thing possible, and that's sometimes
Hot wings are hot both times though.
and hey, sometimes it's something that is not
Yep.
food.
All right, so that's my number one, hot wings.
All
I
right.
got second choice.
Yep.
I mean, just say, gosh, I guess I'll just go, not salsa, chips and salsa. I mean, or it's just
All right.
it is
Yeah.
tradition. I mean, I know it's just
Yeah.
freaking they're stereotypical snacks, but it's just they're great. Everybody loves them. You can't go wrong, and there's a lot of different
Yeah.
sauces you can have, a lot of different chicken wings you can
And,
do.
and,
so,
it plays right into the you set it and forget it.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it
And that's-
takes at least 12 hours for chips to start tasting stale. So,
Yeah, right.
It's something you can munch on like before the main like the main course without
Before,
getting
during, and
filled
after.
up. If you're hosting the party, it's super cheap.
Yeah.
It's a great.
Yeah.
It's something great to put out that's super cheap, which is good.
I know a lot of people make their own salsa too, and so
Oh, yeah.
it's
That's
yeah.
even better.
well, see, and that's the other hard thing about this type of thing. Everyone's like, my favorite appetizer is so and so's famous taco dip or whatever,
Yeah.
So it's hard to say because everyone's gonna have their favorite customized appetizer. But
Right.
yeah, I think a chips and salsa type setup is always a winner, always a crowd pleaser.
I like it. I like it. All right, so I'm stuck between two for my second, but I'm gonna go with this one. It's very boring, I guess, and very common.
I was born
But
chips and
I-
salsa.
Oh, I know. but Yeah. so-
No, because you
fine,
don't.
I
It
guess.
doesn't have to be like a boring salsa though. It could be a real creative salsa. It could be the
Yeah.
mango
Well,
salsa.
yeah.
It could be,
well, damn.
it could be all kinds of salsa. It
You
could be
say-
queso.
You
You
just told me
saying
to go.
you saying that though is making me or my pick now going to sound more boring because at least his pick someone
It's
can make their own
customizable.
salsa and make it better. This is very
Right.
bland, but I feel
You're
everyone.
getting Oreos out of a pack, aren't you?
No, not that, but everyone loves this. It's
Can you buy it in a dollar store? Then no.
no, you can't buy it at a dollar store. Can't buy it at a dollar store, but you can buy it already pre-cut.
Not knocking
Okay.
people who
Go ahead.
shop at dollar
You
stores.
can buy it pre-cut or cut it yourself. It's just cheese, like cheese.
Oh, yeah, no,
cubes,
a cheese-
slice.
No, cheese
A
spread.
good cheese spread is
Not spread, not
no,
spread.
that
Like,
Just
like,
cheese.
like cubes, like cheddar cheese. You got your
Oh, okay.
that's a spread.
Ch-
No,
cheddar
no. You're
jack.
talking about cubes where you would just literally take a toothpick and just
Yeah.
eat the cheese cubes.
But that
But not like with the
Either
crackers
that-
or meats and stuff like that.
you don't need the crackers, but for it to be a cheese spread, I mean, it could be cheese.
I know, but he's talking about just.
I'm
like
not saying
the
cheese bread though.
individual
I'm
pieces,
saying
like,
just
meant
like
to be
slight,
by
like
itself.
little squares or cubes of cheese.
Meant to be by
Like
itself.
that you would
Okay.
eat. That I mean, typically people would serve that cheese with like salami or pepperoni and crackers, that kind of
Right.
stuff. But that cheese, like
Right.
everyone loves cheese.
But if it's in a cube
So
form,
good.
that's meant to eat by itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to take the combination. I don't think that would count. But I'm talking about just cheese, whether it's in square form or cube form. But eating it by itself, I just love cheese. You'll
No,
see me
but
buy
that-
the cheese board or cheese setup, eating all the freaking cheese.
Yeah, I would literally take a whole block of cheese and just start eating it like
Me
an
too.
apple.
I used to do that.
love
My
cheese.
grandmother would give me like I was young when I was young. My grandmother in Delaware would give me a block of cheese. I would just eat the block of cheese just like normal. It was so
I mean,
good.
I like cheese, but I like the poop too. So
Hey,
it's just I
cheese. You got to eat something to offset that.
It's a trade-off.
After the cheese, like really, really black coffee.
Okay, so, yeah, cheese. No, that's good.
Yeah, it's
There's a lot of
very
different
like I
cheese
said,
stuff.
like I said, boring but common.
No, you
It's
just
great. No, I love cheese. There's so many different cheeses out there too. Like
Yeah.
you can cube
That's what I'm saying.
Gouda, cheddar, white cheddar, pepper jack,
Limburger.
whatever that is.
Wait, what do you say?
Everything.
Limburger. You never heard Limburger cheese?
No.
Oh,
I-
find it on the shelf and just smell it one day. That's all you have to do.
Have you had Gouda cheese? Gouda's
Yeah, Gouda's good. Gouda's really dry cheese. I like it. I like
it is
Gouda.
dry, yeah. But
I like it. I do.
yeah, so good. All right, Alex, you're up. You get 2 picks.
Ooh, 2 things. All right. So my first pick is going to be, it's also another, I'm not saying like it's a family traditional, but it is something that is typically seen at a lot of family gatherings that I've been to, and that's Swedish meatballs.
Mm.
So
meatballs.
it's Swedish meatballs. It's so easy. So you basically go to the frozen food section, you get yourself a bag of frozen meatballs, and then you go a couple aisles over and you get yourself a jar
fish.
of no of grape jelly.
Don't look until you tried it.
So meatballs, grape jelly, and barbecue
Really?
sauce.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think I've had them.
No, it's very good.
And
I
just
would try them.
throw it all in a crock pot and let it cook for like 2-3 hours, like
Mm.
almost, 2-3 hours, and everything kind of like melts together. And so we brought it to friends' houses, and their kids always ask, "Hey, can I have the candy meatballs? Because they're so sweet and they're so good."
Yeah.
So that is,
And that's a set and forget it too. If you bring the crock pot,
it is.
you just leave it plugged in on warm, and you can just people can eat
and
that on their own.
put like a little cup of toothpicks there so that people can just jab one and eat it and go on their way. Good.
It's a good one.
So
I like that.
so that's one. And my next one after that would probably be, man, you took my. I was actually going to say cheese spread, because like
I mean,
yeah.
No, he took that.
all right,
You're right.
all
No,
let's
cheese.
count that.
Yeah.
So my next so the next one on there would be Vienna sausages.
I'm not a big fan.
You're going very unique. Like I don't have any of these on my list.
Really?
I like it. I love Vienna sausages. Don't get me wrong. I just.
But see, that's like what we were talking about before. With everyone traditionally has different types of things that they're used to always being. Like every time our family gets together, there's at least some sort of cheese spread with meats and crackers and stuff out every time.
Yeah,
you know, and certain things we always have out. So, but every family's different.
We should probably have some of them right now. I'm really hungry.
I know. I'm making me really hungry too.
I know.
All right, I like peanut sausages. That's good.
All right, so it's back to you, Brendan.
All right, back to me.
What do you think? They're good?
It's so good.
That's good.
It's really good.
Good beer.
I have
It's
to.
not sweet.
I have to
That's
take this. It was already mentioned. Earl kind of mentioned it earlier. I mean, it's number 3 on my list after cheese and after buffalo chicken dip, so I have to stick to it. I feel like I'm picking all the like you said, the very common ones that you find everywhere, but I guess that's what.
But it's what you look forward to.
Yeah.
You know.
I always go for the dips a lot, like all night, early on, whatever. So it's got to be taco dip. Taco dip's my other one.
Yeah.
I love taco dip.
Good taco dip's good.
Not only do I like it,
You put a lot in taco dip. Like
exactly, yeah.
a lot.
I like it, but when I had my old house, I used to make it too, and I enjoyed making it. So that was kind of part of it too. So I don't know. Taco dip's it's a party favorite. Like I feel like everyone kind of likes it. You can make it kind of different ways if you want.
It's good if you like to poop too.
Yeah.
Or you don't.
There you go. Yeah. And I've actually had taco dip with and without meat, and both are good. I don't know if you guys have had that or not.
No, just with. I've only ever had it with burger, ground meat in it.
Yeah.
I've had it both ways. Okay.
Whoa.
I've had taco dip both ways.
It took a while, to be honest. It took longer than I thought. It really did.
As soon as I finished that sentence, I was like,
crap. Stepped right out of that closet. I'm proud of you, Brandon.
well,
Man.
I'm a Marine. Number 5. No, taco dip's my pick though. Let's move on, Earl.
Yeah, big butts and taco trucks.
You get
Let's do
2 picks again. Yeah, big butts and taco trucks.
All right, we're just on appetizers and stuff. You know, we're taking up a lot.
It's also snacks too. It was snacks and appetizers, so it can be actual. I mean, like chips and salsa was kind of a snack, really, but as an appetizer,
Right.
All right. Well, kind of closer to an appetizer. It's a hot app, and it's like sliders.
Oh yeah,
barbecue sliders.
it's a good one.
Pulled pork barbecue sliders.
Very good one.
well
I mean, I know sliders can be fun. done a bunch of different ways
But we'll let you have sliders as your like that counts
in general.
But
Yeah.
you're picking pulled pork specifically. That's fine, but you'll have the whole category.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, because I know a lot of people do cheeseburger sliders, all kinds
Yeah,
of chicken
yeah.
and everything, but I most look forward to the pulled pork barbecue sliders.
Yeah, which is the best for sure.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, so Brandon had a birthday party a few years back, and it was themed, and everything had to be matched with a B and P, obviously for Brandon Pierce, and I won both categories. Thank you. Yes.
Oh
So,
yeah, you did, didn't you?
I did. So I won the category for best dressed because
You dressed as a butt pirate.
No, that was Mike.
No, I'm kidding.
I came with a beer belly.
I know.
Mike was a butt pirate.
No, I think he's just a pirate. I was a butt pirate, but
I don't know. Things got
Yeah.
really mixed once we started drinking. Everyone started like changing different costumes, and you know, I got Mike's beard, and you know, he got my belly, and
yeah, weird shit happened.
things got weird really fast.
But where are you going with that?
But
Thank you.
the other category that I won was the barbecue pulled pork.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
it was
because yeah.
BPB, barbecue pulled pork. Everything had to be starting with a B and P.
No, so what it was
Pork shoulder.
what it was a BP. It was a BP themed party, but your outfit had to be either B or P themed, and you had to bring a food item that was also B or P themed. That's what it was.
Right.
Mike was a pirate. He had the beer belly for the outfits, and then he brought the pulled pork for the P, and everyone else also, and you won both. I think you won both categories.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was like Wawa gift cards. Okay.
Wawa gift cards.
Yeah.
Is that? I think it was.
A lot of scratches.
Yeah.
And a title of just being victorious, like you were.
There you go. That's all.
Hey, I drove all the way up there. That paid for some of my gas if I didn't drive my truck.
A certain, we won't name names, but there was somebody at the party that fell down the stairs that night. It wasn't one of us. It was somebody, but we won't. It happened.
Moving on.
Oh, was that the night you were walking around with the moonshine bottle? The moonshine.
Yes.
Okay.
So it was. I was trying to get everyone to think that it was water. I was like, "You're dehydrated. You need to drink water."
Yeah. So this is my ex-father-in-law had legit real moonshine from the Indians in North Carolina, like the illegal shit. So like the top of the top crap,
Top of the top crap.
And
top shelf
for
crap.
whatever reason, I don't know why, my ex-father-in-law let Alex walk around with this the whole night. He's walking around. He's taking shots, giving everybody else shots, and shit just got wild. So I'll just say that. Anyway, we got a little off track there, but good time. So, Earl, you get another pick.
How many rounds are we doing? How many are we doing? Like we've all done 3 now.
So now it's 3. So now we're on the last round.
Okay, so we're doing 4 total. Okay.
Yeah.
One more. Wow. We've done dips and all that.
Yeah, dips, cheeses,
Sliders,
wings.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi, Nemo. Say hi, Nemo.
It's a kitty cat.
That's a cat.
Kitty.
Don't let any Koreans see that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Gosh, I can't think of too many more appetizers because we've talked about the cheeses and the dips and everything like that.
What about like munchies?
I mean,
all right. There's a lot you can pick from. You can pick a lot of different various chips,
Sweet.
or
Think
there's a couple.
sweet.
There's a couple other dips out there that aren't picked.
well, I saw we did dip anyway,
Dessert. I guess there's certain dessert items.
but- Okay,
that-
I do have one. I do have one because this is one we ain't done in a while, and I'm a little upset at my sister. We haven't done it in a while. So there is a fondue crab dip
Yeah,
that she used to do all the time. It is so good. Our standing audience is even saying that's just good.
Yeah.
So with bread, cubed up bread.
Yeah.
It's a fondue crab dip. It's got white cracked pepper and oh my gosh, yeah, and it's hot back fin crab meat. Yes.
Now
And
she
like I
has
said,
to make it tomorrow.
I'm a little upset because I'm now thinking about it that we haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, she has to make it tomorrow.
I'm now pissed off as well.
Yeah, see? That's our
See,
last to the
All
audience.
right, I'm going to take care of it right now.
Yeah.
Crab dip was on my list too. So, but
Ah!
that specific crab dip sounds really good. But yeah,
No, it's
definitely on my
phenomenal
list.
because it's warm. It's like I said, it's in a fondue, so it's slowly always heated by a flame, and you take bread, dip it in there, and yeah,
Yeah. That's
could
cool.
live
But
off
that, and you know what, that actually sheds a little bit of light on. So obviously, you know, we're on YouTube, and anyone could click on our link. Anyone from anywhere in the world. So we are all mostly located on the East Coast. You know, between Virginia, Pennsylvania, Delaware, and we're all used to seafood. However, there are states in the U.S. and other, you know, areas in the world that are landlocked and can only get seafood shipped into them, whether it's frozen or canned or jarred. So we've reaped the benefits of, you know, these types of appetizers and everything, where we could just, you know, kind of go to our local grocery store and you know, pick up something like that, and it'd be great. But that's something that may not be considered in other
a very
I'm saying,
popular
like-
one in other places.
right. No,
Even-
No, I'm saying it's for me. I don't care if anyone else cares about it. It's
Yeah.
for me. I had to mention that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even a lot of our favorite appetizers we're talking about now, if someone's watching from a different state, like it can become completely different from where you're from,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
what they like, what they grew up with, or what
Right.
kind of parties they go to. This is just ours, I guess. But crab dip's good. I like crab dip. All right, Alex, you're up.
No, you are. You're after me. You're in the middle.
Oh, yeah, I am. I wrote this wrong. Not bad. Good call. Good call. All right. So my other one.
You're not drunk enough yet. You can keep track of that.
Yeah.
I don't know where we are. This is
What's
Because
state-
I didn't drink
what
that.
state are we in?
No, that.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Last pick, and I created a top 10 list, so I have a lot of options I could pick. But I'm actually gonna skip down to 9, and it's only at 9 because it's kind of a dessert. No, it's not really a dessert. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it. Whatever. It's really good. You can munch on it, but it's kind of dessertish. Chocolate covered pretzels.
No, that's a fan favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I love
Everybody
them.
loves those.
I love them. So I had to throw one sweet in there. Maybe I might be the only one.
No,
that-
but it's a sweet and
throw one
salty
sweet in
thing.
there.
So it's
Oh,
like
sweet and salty. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet and salty
Yeah.
thing. So yeah, no, it's worth. Yeah, I would make that appetizer or an after dinner thing. Either way.
I feel like I'm picking all the ones that are super. Well, not really, I guess. Anyway, that's another cheap one you can get if you're hosting a party and you don't want to spend too much. Get a bunch of chocolate covered pretzels and throw them in a bowl.
Right.
But everyone loves them,
Right.
especially the drunker you get, for sure.
As long as somebody says there's chocolate covered cherries that everyone gets at Christmas. The
Ah,
box of those things that even on the cover they look horrible. Where it looks like
yeah.
there's chocolate covered cherries. There's always everyone always has a box of
Yeah,
those things.
yeah.
The Russell Stover.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. What the
Yeah.
world?
Yeah.
I
I
love
just don't-
chocolate. I hate cherries. I just don't like those.
I don't like cherries either, but that's like everyone getting a fruitcake for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, who eats that?
I know.
It's like nobody eats. Well, some people do eat those things. I
Well,
guess.
what about the wrapped strawberry candies? You
Oh,
remember those?
Yeah, I do remember those. Those
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah.
I don't even like strawberries. Those
I
are
like
good.
chocolate covered
Yeah.
strawberries. They're good.
No.
But dude, as far as I highly doubt. I know Alex has one more pick. I highly doubt this is his last pick. But you said fruitcake, dude. Last night at my buddy Ryan's house, I never heard of the company. I guess it's a Philly thing, but it's called Stock's Pound Cake.
Oh yeah.
You heard of it?
Yeah.
I
part
never
of
heard
it.
of it.
Dude, I have it. I didn't, and he had it, and he brought it out. Dude, I kept eating it all nights. It was so.
What is it? It's a pound cake.
You know, it's a fruitcake.
It's a
What is
fruit
a
cake.
pound cake? It's pound cake.
Oh.
It's Stock's Pound Cake. It's pound cake
What's the
with like.
difference between that and a regular pound cake?
No, Stock's is the company, I think.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah,
Stocks,
okay.
so
They do it
Stocks
really
is
well.
famous for their pound cake. Apparently, from what the person who bought it said was, apparently it's the most famous pound cake in the world. That's what they said. I don't know.
Like the
if that's true
Krispy
or not.
Kreme of pound cakes.
I guess. But
Yeah.
so it's about like It looked like a loaf of bread as far as like the size of it. It had like white icing on the top. Oh my god, this stuff's like
Wow.
crack. I was.
I'm pretty sure the first time
night.
I ever had it, I was so drunk and I was like, "What is this?
Yeah. Okay,
It's
maybe.
so bad."
Yeah. I was lucky enough to start having it before I was drunk, but then obviously the drunker I got, I just kept
Yeah.
more and more of it. So
Right.
But all right, Alex, what's your last pick?
So none of us have mentioned this so far, and
I hope not.
I
Otherwise, you can't pick it.
hate to be the one to have to say this, but I'm gonna say it to balance everything out.
I feel like I know what you're about to say.
The veggie tray.
Don't say it. No, I knew you were
Oh,
going
the veggie tray. I gotta say it.
I know it's
Yeah,
very.
they're everywhere. They are everywhere.
you
You
went for the-
can't host a party without having a veggie tray, though.
You went
can't.
you went for the popular vote that time.
Yeah, I did. But you can't host a party without
no,
having
you
a
can't.
veggie tray. You
That's
really
a good
can't.
point.
You can. I mean, you can think like, I'm gonna have all these, meat eaters coming. They're looking for pulled pork. They're looking for sliders. They're looking for bacon and
There's
everything.
different dips you can do with veggie
But I'm gonna
tray,
have the
too.
veggie tray.
Yeah, there's different dips you can do with veggie tray too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can do sour cream and onion dips. You can do the
There's
ranch
spicy
dips. You can
ones,
do the
too.
spicy ones. Yeah, hummus.
You made a good point. That's like a staple. Like no party should not have a veggie tray. I feel like every single party has one because
Right.
it's a staple. You have
When
to have
you
a
get
veggie tray.
invited to a party and you ask that awkward question, "Hey, what can we bring?" and
Yeah.
you're hoping they're like, "Oh, a veggie tray."
Tray, yeah.
So easy.
Yep.
You go to the grocery store.
Or if they say
Get a
just
bring
bring
me a veggie
whatever,
tray.
that's what you bring.
Right.
If they say just bring whatever, yep, that's what's
Yeah.
happening. It's either going to be a bag of Doritos or a veggie tray. That's, if you tell me just bring whatever, that's what's happening. So,
Yeah.
Well, depending on how good a friend you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I hate you, it's going to be a veggie tray.
Veggie tray. Last year.
I'm just
All right,
kidding.
so now that the draft is over, we can kind of say what are other ones that we might have thought of that we didn't.
You're going to bring a veggie tray to a party and
Um,
someone's going to be like, wait a minute. I know what this really means.
I know.
I heard when you said,
I'm just
I
kidding.
hate you,
I'm just kidding.
and I'm bringing a veggie tray.
So,
You don't want to take the time to make actual food. You just wanted to go to the grocery store and buy a pre-made veggie
You
tray.
couldn't even cut the carrot yourself.
How dare you?
yeah, that's true. That is true. It's like a cop out to bring a veggie tray almost.
Yeah.
But so I'm surprised none of us picked this. But one of my other options was pigs in the blanket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. With pretty much both Vienna sauce.
Yeah. Vienna sausages, pigs in a blanket. I
Oh.
mean,
Yeah, that's close. I guess.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't count
that's
though. It's
different,
different. It's
it is
different.
Vienna sausages, but they're wrapped in croissants.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's pigs and blanket and Vienna sausages as an appetizer by themselves are different.
Yeah.
Right. You can put those
No, they
in
are.
the same
Um,
type of barbecue sauce or whatever, like you
Right.
do with the meatballs.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
that by themselves is an appetizer. And that's what you pick.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
pigs and blanket is a common one.
Yeah.
True. I did
Uh,
kind of pick two of the same things. Vienna sausages and
No. You don't get pigs in the blanket.
Yeah.
No.
I want pigs in a blanket.
So do I right now.
I want crab dip.
But yeah, I want everything we listed pretty much.
Right.
But I had two other common ones as far as chips go: Ruffles and Cool Ranch Doritos. That's like good to throw
Oh, yeah.
out. And
I'm
pizza
trying to
rolls.
avoid the
Pizza rolls,
bag.
dude.
What?
Pizza rolls, a frozen
well.
like super cheap, easy like drunken appetizer. That's good.
Yeah, those are a good staple to have, especially like when you're like, I'm gonna get quite a few drunk people at this party, so I'm gonna make a whole tray
I
full
mean-
of pizza rolls.
Well, that's
and I
the thing.
guarantee you
It depends on
they're
the
gonna
party.
be gone by 3:00 in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. How many parties have I hosted in the past that we had pizza rolls late that got popped in like 1, 2 in the morning? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and how many times did
Yeah,
I
that's a
get
backup
3rd-degree
plan.
burns in my mouth?
I know.
from
Yeah,
eating
'cause you eat them
pizza
too quick.
rolls?
Yep.
Pizza rolls are a backup plan, though. In that,
That's true,
in
that's
that
true.
context, they're a backup plan because
Yeah.
they're frozen in the freezer,
Yeah.
and everyone's been there for several hours. Some people
Yep.
left, and everyone's like, "All right, I'm all of a sudden hungry again. What do you got?"
That's a good
And
point.
that's what you throw in
That-
the oven.
Exactly.
So it is, and it depends on the party. See, and that's the thing with all these things. It depends on the party and the crowd. Like, I will spend good money on good ingredients on a good appetizer for my family, or for really close friends at a get together or Christmas party or something like that. But like a random shindig that people are just getting together, you cook out the veggie tray maybe, you know, So-
Yeah.
or a bag of Doritos.
Or you
Yeah.
have some of those parties sometimes where it's a combination of the two. So like Alex has been to
Yeah.
these parties that I've hosted where early on, you got the close family that's there, so it's a little different kind of party. You got the good appetizers out, whatever, and then the family leaves and all the friends are staying, and that's when shit gets wild, and the appetizers become different.
Yeah, yeah. And then it's like, hey, don't walk to McDonald's and order 200 McNuggets. We have we have stuff in the freezer that we can cook for you. Please do not just walk off and disappear into the night where we're never going to be able to find you again.
But do they have
and come
McRibs?
back with 200 McNuggets?
But do they have McRibs?
Well, at the time, probably not, because they've never had McRibs until now. They have McRibs now.
Have you been to a party though where someone has bought like a big thing of Chick-fil-A, the chicken balls or whatever they're called?
Yeah. Not a party.
No.
It's always like a work thing. It seems like for me.
I've been to parties like that. I'm like,
your work buys Chick-fil-A?
Sometimes.
That's awesome.
You bougie work.
My work doesn't do
But
shit.
you don't have Chick-fil-A near you though.
No, I don't.
I don't even work at a work anymore.
Oh, really?
Look, I work at home. I work on the computer.
There's not even Chick-fil-A around where you live.
My commute is to get up out of bed and walk downstairs and sit down and turn on the computer that you're being recorded on right now.
Well, like you said, though, like I said, it depends on the party you're going to. If you're going to a party where people are like just they just want to get together and hang out, that's different type of appetizers than ones that are like a Christmas get together or something we don't get together too often and we want to do something special. So, and it depends on the crowd. If I'm telling you, go ahead and bring all your friends and family, and we're just doing a big old rave, a big throwdown, then people aren't going to put a whole lot into the appetizers that they bring. So
that's true.
I brought a bag of
he's
pretzels.
He's getting country now.
There it is. See, I knew it'd come out at least once. There it is.
I bought a bag of pretzels
and
and sour cream and onion dip.
He's like, got a handful of Slim Jims. It's not because I wanted to buy them. It's because I went to the gas station to use the bathroom and I just felt bad, and so I bought some Slim Jims.
Step into a Slim Jim.
I feel like next year Alex should be like Joe Dirt for Halloween or something.
Oh, I would love that. I love Joe Dirt. I love it. Yeah, it's like my wig is surgically, tied onto my head. Yeah. It's Joe Dirt.
I know. I feel like we should end this now.
It's just winding down for sure.
Winding down for you.
No,
I'm hungry.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
We're winding down the episode, but things will continue afterwards for you guys, for me. I'm just gonna play Call of Duty. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
You guys normally would, but you're gonna have fun.
Yeah, we normally would, but
I'll go in there and kill some people for you.
Yeah.
But that's another good episode. Episode 10. We made it through 10. Hopefully for 10
more,
100 more, we'll get there.
One day all three of us will be together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do that.
That's going to be a stupid time. I'm just saying. I'm predicting.
Stupid fun time.
You know what? 2021, that is our year. At some point this year, all three of us will be together.
Oh, yeah.
And we will film an episode. Mark my words.
No, yeah. Definitely do that for sure. And at some point, 2020 is over. 2021 is going to start out still a little crappy, but it's going to get better too for everybody. So here's to a better year eventually, hopefully overall. But look, if your year is feeling down at any point, just drink some beer because everything's better with beers.
Everything's better with beer.
That's why we do this podcast for us, for you guys.
Not bug spray beer though.
Oh no.
Oh, we tell you about that?
Oh, you told me, but not before.
Oh, okay. What was the name? Okay. All right. If you follow me on Untapped, I thought maybe we haven't shared things. All right. So we tried a beer today that I'm pretty sure Backwoods created off. It tastes like beef. It's like bug spray.
Yeah.
So yeah. Every now and then you're gonna find a crappy beer. So not everything's better. Everything's better with beer, but not all beers.
Yeah.
So
some beer. Look, as much as we love beer, some beers just aren't.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know.
Every now and then, some beers aren't good.
Just made me think about it.
Oh, good.
Still my mind. Still my tongue too. Actually, to be honest,
that's probably why.
Tasting it. I'm still tasting it.
Now you're thinking about it. You're tasting it again. You definitely go make some that fondue crab dip. Get that taste out of your mouth.
Right. Right. Wow, that'll burn it away.
Yeah. Well.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching episode 10. Be sure to subscribe below. Leave a comment. Follow us on social media as well. We'll leave all the links below, and follow us on Untapped. I have all the links down there as well. And other than that, good episode, guys.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Oh, hey, where did Ken go?
I don't know.
Get disappeared.
That's so weird. Cheers, guys.